Hey guys, sorry about the long pause in the beginning. I was trying to make sure that I was live before I started talking, and this is my first time using StreamYard, so yeah, that was fun. I haven't been around for a while. This is the first live write-in I've done in a few months. I kind of took a hiatus in August and September. But I'm back, and it's Nano, and it's time to get back on the bandwagon and write all those words and try and meet my goals for this November. So speaking of goals, I wanted to know what everyone's NaNoWriMo goals are for this month, just because I know that there's some people who do the traditional 50K, and then there's people like me who are rebels and have a completely different goal in mind for NaNoWriMo. They're just kind of using the enthusiasm in the community to kind of spur them on and get them to hit their goals, even if their goal isn't 50,000 words. So make sure to let me know in the comments what your goals are for NaNoWriMo. Hi, Persephone. Thank you for being here. Like I said, first time back in a while. And it looks like my video is super grainy. I kind of wish I could do this on my phone because I have a really good camera on my phone, but I don't know if I'm ready to try and figure out StreamYard on my phone. So I'm kind of hoping the graininess kind of works itself because it looks much better on StreamYard. Maybe it's just my computer. I have no idea. Hi, Sarah. Oh, yes, I know. It is Monday, so day jobs, sad face. So it's okay. I understand if you can't be here the whole time. Okay, so I know a lot of you guys are around for like the other write-ins that I'm usually in the comments for, which is Carol Brown's channel and SD Hagis's channel. Those are kind of the two big ones that I'm usually in the comments for. So I'm gonna be kind of running the write-in the same way, where we're gonna do 3 15-minute sprints. I know I do look grainy. This webcam is terrible, and I have no idea how to fix it. But anyway, we'll be doing 3 15-minute sprints with a 5-minute break in between. And during those breaks in between the write-ins, I'm gonna have a little question for us to answer that kind of relates back to what we're doing with our NaNoWriMo projects. So stay tuned for that in between our writing sprints, which we're gonna get started on our first write-in in just a minute. I wanted to start our first write-in around 3:10, so we'll be starting that in just a couple of minutes. Timers. Oh, I haven't even like looked for timers. Like, I don't even know where to look for timers. Where do you look for timers? I don't know. I just kind of hopped on here and was like, I need to get writing done, so I might as well just do it on YouTube. And I totally did not prepare for it. And you could see I'm even trying. She's talking about timers. Can I do that? I don't know. So I'm not really sure how to find timers. I don't know if that's in. Yeah, no, I don't. I have no idea. If anybody knows how to do the timers, let me know, because I really don't know how. I should though, but I don't. Oh, wait. How do you get that on? Okay, so you could get timers on YouTube. They use a YouTube timer. Okay. I'm gonna have to like mess around with StreamYard one of these times, because I don't know. I don't know how to do it. So I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way and just keep the timer myself on my phone. So I hope that's okay with everyone. Okay, well, I'm already a minute late. So is everyone ready to write some words? Because I know I need to get some writing done today because I have a limited amount of time because my 3-year-old only takes a nap for a certain amount of time. So if everyone's ready, then let's start our first writing sprint. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, guys, and that's time. So let me set my break clock because I have a nasty habit of always going over my break time limit. So let me know how you did, how many words, or if you were not, like, that's not part of your goal. Although most people, I think, track by words during word counts, during word sprints at least. Let me know how many words you got, or what else you were working on if you weren't writing a scene in particular. I know some people might be like researching or plotting or whatever they're doing. So let me know what you did during the sprint. I was writing a scene, and if anybody watched my other Nano prep video, my outlining and plotting and all that kind of stuff was already kind of taken care of. So I didn't have to worry about plotting an outline even in October because I did all that stuff way back in January. And I've kind of been tweaking my outline and things like that throughout the whole year. Spoiler alert, I am a planner, if you haven't picked up on that. So I got, what did I get? Well, I started the day at 416, and now I am at 587. So I guess I need to math. So I got 166 words during that 15-minute sprint. But I was kind of bouncing in between two scenes. So I actually finished up one scene, and then I kind of had to switch gears and then start another scene. And that next scene was from a different character's point of view. Most of my books have a dual point of view. So I try, and most of the time I'm trying to like switch between the male point of view and the female point of view because I write romance. So, so I kind of had to get my head into the opposite character's point of view and voice and all of that stuff before I could start writing. So that probably affected my word count a little bit. It looks like Persephone did really great. She got 425. Oh, and Sarah, you know, I just realized that I could show these. Hold on. I told you I'm really bad with StreamYard. Please work with me. That wasn't the one I wanted. I wanted this one. Okay, so Persephone got 425 words. That's really good in 15 minutes. It usually takes me a little longer to hit that. I actually did do writing sprint before I got on camera. It was right before my daughter came home, so I kind of just quick threw one in there. I knew I didn't have time to like go live because I didn't want to have to leave when she came home from school, but I got like 416 during the first sprint, but unfortunately that was a 20-minute sprint, so apparently it takes me a little extra time to hit that 400 word mark, and that was all in one scene, so that probably helped too. Oh, Sarah had to go to the stupid courthouse. I keep forgetting that she works. I think she works in a law firm or something. So, sorry, Sarah. I would say have fun at the courthouse, but I'm pretty sure you probably won't. So, oh, and thank you, Persephone. Don't forget to hit that like button if you want me to do more live write-ins like this. I am trying to plan on doing at least one a week. Although normally I'm going to try and do them on Fridays just because then my husband is home. So I won't have to worry about kids interrupting me in the middle of it, hopefully. Fingers crossed. We'll see how that goes. Jace finished my 2,500 words. Oh, okay. So his daily goal, Jace's daily goal is 2,500 words. Wow. That's a lot of words in one day. And he already finished his words, and that's a lot of words. So he's doing gaming stuff right now. So that sounds fun. What? Let me know what game you're playing. I'm not a huge gamer, but I play a few games. Not many though. Oh, Persephone. Yes. I always have two point of views because I write romance. So and it's usually paranormal romance. So I always liked reading books that I got both of the characters' point of views that were in the relationship. So that's kind of just how I ended up writing them, just because those are the books that I preferred reading. Oh, well, that's good. Apparently my camera fixed itself, so so that's good. That it's not quite so bad. Oh, and that's my timer. Okay, so I wanted to quick say hi to everyone that showed up during the first writing sprint, which is Bronwyn. Hi, Bronwyn. Tamara just got here. Hi, Tamara. I think Jace also showed up during that first sprint. And the Nihilist Geek, hi. Let me see if that's everyone. Yes, it is. Yay for paranormal romance. Oh, and Jay said he is playing Idol Champions of the Forgotten Realm. I know about the Idol games. I haven't played that one. The only one I've ever tried was the theme park one. I'm not a really big phone game person. I usually play on the Xbox. So so yeah. Okay, so before we go into the next writing sprint, I wanted to quick ask a question, which you guys can post your answers in the comments, and I'll answer it when I come back too. And that is, what is your main character doing in the current scene that you're writing? So I know Jace already said that he's not writing right now, so you could just post what your character did during the scene that you did already write today. So that's the question for us to answer when we get back from this writing sprint, okay? Okay, guys, I'm gonna start the timer for 15 minutes, and we're gonna get some more words in. Are you ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, guys, that's time. So let me start my break clock again. Okay, so let me know how you did, what you were working on, all that good stuff. I was working on the same scene this time. I didn't have to jump scenes. So I'll probably have to do math again. What was I at last time? 5 something, I think. 576, I think, is what I got. I know I got 166 words, right? God, I'm so bad at this math thing. Well, anyway, my target for the day is now at 806. And I'm pretty sure last time I was at 5 something. Let me see what my math is. Yeah, I was at 106. I did 166 words last time, so I was at 582. See, I could not remember my numbers for the life of me. So, oh my gosh, more math. I kind of wish, this is the only thing I don't like about Scrivener. I mean, I love Scrivener for a lot of things, but it won't just tell me my individual targets unless I go back and I reset my session target every time I do a sprint, which I don't know. Maybe I'll start doing that instead. Right now I have my Scrivener project target set up for daily word goals, which is 1,000 words. But maybe I should just like forget it and just reset it every time I do a sprint. Maybe that'd be easier. 806 minus. Okay, so I got 224 that time, which is kind of my norm. I usually get between 2 and 300 usually. Before we started this writing sprint, I asked you guys a question, which was, what is your main character doing in the current scene you're writing? So for me, my main character right now in the scene that I worked on this time, I guess, because like I said from last time, so during my last scene it was different. So this scene, my main character, my female main character, is locked inside of a cell because she just got captured by the leaders of the werewolf community. And so she's locked in a cell, and right now she's kind of just pacing because she doesn't know what else to do in a cell. And then someone walks in, and it's a stranger. I know who it is, but she doesn't know who it is. So the actual person that's walking into the cell because he's kind of interested, not sexually interested, but he's interested in her as a species, because female werewolves are extremely rare in my book's world. And she's also mated to a vampire, which is another reason why he's interested. Like, he wants to meet her. And this person is the prime alpha. So it was kind of what I was working on was kind of him coming into the room and her first reaction to him. And then now they're kind of just talking about why he's here and what he wants. So that's what my character is currently doing. Okay, so let me see what you guys said your characters were doing. And I have to go back because oh yes, and I lost video there for a while, so I'm sorry. Technology is not my strong suit. Okay, so Jace's main character was awkwardly trying to figure out how to respond to being told his blood tasted great. I don't want to assume, but are you writing some kind of vampire-y novel? It might not be a vampire, but something along those lines. I don't know what else drinks blood. So And Tamara said your main character is trying to figure out if she's about to find another dead body on the beach. I'm going to assume, because I did read Wiped Out. In fact, I just left a review on Amazon and Goodreads, I think. I read the first one, which was the Wiped Out book, and that's our time. This is why I always go over my 5-minute time limit. So I did read the first one. So I'm assuming you might be writing another book in that series, the beach cozy mystery series that I read the first book. So that's kind of interesting that she's trying to figure out if she's about to find another dead body. Like she can see it coming. I wonder if she's like a clairvoyant or something. Okay, and Persephone says her heroine is at a party and it's sensory overload. Is your heroine socially awkward or an extreme introvert? And the hero is taking her around and introducing her to his friends. Oh, okay. Are you also writing a romance? Because most of the time, if you're saying hero and heroine, it's usually some kind of romance is involved. Okay, and then let me see if anybody else answered. Oh, yes, and then everybody is saying, uh-oh, we lost Nicole. Yes, I lost video, and I'm sorry. And then Jay says it's the Gremlins. Yes, I think that's an inside joke now among all of us, like author tube tribe people that are always in these write-ins together. We call them the internet gremlins. They hate to see us winning. Okay. I didn't see those are the only ones that I saw that answered the question. So, oh, here's one. Okay, so the main character in my plot bunny was written back in the 90s. And back then I thought it was titillating and scandalous that I had him allow his male sidekick to seduce him. Oh, that sounds interesting. Oh, but you're saying the plot bunny was written back in the 90s. Are you saying that when you originally wrote this, you thought at that time it was scandalous, but now it's a little more mainstream, I'm assuming, is what you're trying to say? Oh, and she said, yes, she is working on the follow-up to the book that I read, which is the Wiped Out book. Yes, I am shamelessly plugging you, Tamara. I read her Wiped Out book, so that's what she's talking about. That's why I picked up on that. Oh, and then Persephone saying her character is introverted, doesn't get out much. Oh, and it's a paranormal romance. Oh, yay, another paranormal romance writer. Yay. I'm always looking for other paranormal romance people because then I'm like, hey, they know what I'm trying to write. Kind of. Oh, here we got another one. Okay, so Nihilist Geek says his main guy's in a firefight right now and hiding behind a wall, watching his assailants hiding behind another wall to avoid his. Oh, okay. Are you writing? Like it sounds very military-ish. It sounds it. I'm gonna assume it is. My husband's in the Army, so that's the kind of wording he would use to describe certain things, I guess. It sounds like we have quite a few paranormal romance authors in here, so that's cool. I'm excited for that. Oh, and yes, he says that is a military sci-fi cyberpunk. Okay, and you know what? I still need to go back. So I told you guys what my word count was. I think I did at least. Yeah, 224. So Nahila Skeet got 350. Tamara got 94. And Persephone, and coffee. Oh, and she needed coffee. Okay, yes, I understand. I have my coffee here, and it is my giant Hocus Pocus mug. I can't talk today. I don't know what my problem is. Anyway, it's my favorite cup in the whole world because it's Winifred's famous saying about her hating mornings, and I hate mornings, so I needed it. And I feel you, Tamara. I always need coffee. Persephone got 190. And was that everyone? I think that was everyone. Okay, so before we get into our next writing sprint, I have another question for you guys to answer. When I get back, when we get back from our writing sprint. So the next question is, how does your current scene tie into your story's plot? So I figured this would be a good question, especially for you pantsers out there who just kind of fly by, you know, seat of your pants, and you have no idea what you're writing about or why you're writing it or how it's going to work. So I figured I would get you thinking about how your current scene that you're working on is going to tie into the rest of your plot. Okay, guys, so let me set my timer again because I have not figured out how to do that on the screen yet. Guess I should put that on my to-do list. All right, are you guys ready? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, guys, that's time. Okay, I'm not going to set my break because that was the last writing sprint anyway. So, yes, you she was going to interrupt me during the last part of that sprint. So, my word count is probably a little less than it should be, thanks to her. So let's see where I'm at now. Okay, so I started the sprint at 8:06, and now I am at 9:91. If I was better at math, I might be able to figure that out, but I can't. Are you done? Oh, now you want to go. Now you want to go that I don't need to type, of course. Where's my calculator? Six. So I got 185 words that time. Yep, now she wants to go. Okay, bye. Yeah, so I got 184 words. I know. Yes, Persephone math. Yuck. I hate math too. Yep. Well, you guys already kind of know the drill. Let me know what you did, how many words you got, all that jazz. And in case anybody forgot what the question was how does your current scene tie into your story's plot? So the scene I'm working on right now, which is the scene where my main female character is locked up in the main werewolf fortress, I guess is what it's called. She's locked up there because she has the mark of a vampire's mate, and that's very taboo. So they have her locked away as bait for the vampire, and she's going to be, I haven't gotten to this part yet, but in this scene, she's going to be going through her full moon pains, which is basically a lot like menstrual pains, only not, because she's not human. It only happens on the full moon, and it only happens after they are mated. So this will be the first time that she's going through it. So she's going to be confused, and she's going to be in pain, and this scene ties into the next scene, because the next scene is her vampire mate coming to save her. So, I mean, the next scene can't happen unless she's locked in cell. So, so that's kind of the most basic of how this scene ties into the rest, and how it ties into the plot as a whole is she needs to be captured in order for her to meet the first werewolf, which she doesn't know that she did, but this needs to happen in order for her to recognize him when he reappears later in the book. Okay, so let's see how everybody's word count went for this time. Persephone got 190 words. Tamara got 229. And her total for this write-in, I'm assuming, is 820. I haven't figured out what my total is for the whole one, because then I'd have to do more math, and I'm not doing that. So okay, so let's and Nihilist Geek says she got 300 words. Okay, and I guess we could start seeing how everybody else answered the question. So their scene is a turn of the tide for the opening of the novel. It is when the squad of the hero fell on an ambush, and this is how they will escape. Okay, so that's how it ties into the beginning part of your novel, at least. So, I mean, at least you're tying in your scenes from earlier as well. Although, how does it tie in later? Because I'm sure like this escape scene is important for whatever's going to happen later in your book as well. Tamara says this scene introduces the mystery and the main plot line in the story. Well, okay, yeah, I guess so. If she's finding a dead body on the beach, I mean, how are you going to have the whodunit if there's no one that did anything? Does that make sense? I don't know. You know what I mean. Okay, and I don't know. I'm going to go quick. I don't see anybody else that answered the question, which was, how does your current scene tie into the rest of your plot? I saw, I think, yeah, there she is. Catherine Webster answered the last question, which was, what is your main character doing in the current scene that you're writing? And she said her character is listening to a lie someone is telling her and deciding if she should believe it or not. So then I guess the next question for you would be, how does that scene tie into the rest of your plot? Sarah wants someone to fire her from her day job. I understand. I mean, I worked in a law firm at one time too, but guess what? I don't work at the law firm anymore, so I get it. I don't know what you do. I was for a paralegal, so okay, that was the last question that I had for you guys to answer. And we went through all of our sprints. So that's going to tie up everything for me because it's almost 4:30 and I need to make dinner soon, unfortunately. As much as I loathe domestic chores, they still need to get done. So I'm going to go do that. It's not nearly as much fun as writing, but you know, what you can do. So thank you everyone for coming and joining me and writing some words with me. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. And quick reminder that I will be doing another live write-in on Friday at 1:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll probably be three. I always aim for at least 3 15-minute sprints, but if I could fit in more, I will. Hopefully, if I could start on at 1:00 on Friday, I might be able to do more than 3 writing sprints on Friday. So Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks again, everyone showing up. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe so you know when I go live on Friday. And make sure to hit that little bell over there somewhere. And I will see everyone at the next live write-in. Okay, bye, guys.